Dear Nigerian government, I don't really know what the issue is, but please, whatever needs to be done has to be done very quickly. I'm making this appeal in respect to Naira and dollar. I mean, the exchange rate, what is happening? Things are really getting out of hand, and people are scared to speak up. This is really difficult. It's really hard. Businesses can no longer keep up. Small businesses cannot sustain because it is difficult. When you look at how much you are taking to do business and what you are getting in return, it's not measuring up. It is just like a rat race. You earn from here and you lose from here. How can a small business person manage a business? Businesses can no longer cope. Businesses are shutting down. I'm being very honest because it is sad. It is sad. I'm not talking because I'm not earning in a foreign currency, but then if you look at it, it's not just all about me. Okay, now as a Nigerian living in Kuwait, I feel very sad. Not because of the dollar and naira is affecting me, but because it's affecting people at home, and by extension, it's affecting me too. You know, because if you look at it right round, it's coming back to you. You may be earning from here, but when you send the money home and eventually you ask somebody to do something for you, you discover that the purchasing power of naira is very weak. So it's just like you are robbing Peter to pay Paul. Yes, you are getting from here, but back home again, it is not making any difference, right? So please, whatever needs to be done has to be done very quickly. I'm just seeing Nigerians lamenting that dollar is 1,300, 1,400. I don't know. If I should tell you how much one Kuwait dinar is changing for one naira, you will weep for Nigeria. I'm telling you. And I know some people do not know that Kuwait dinar is one of the strongest currency in the whole wide world, but people will not know. So you are just focusing on dollar and pounds and euros and all of that. By the time you bring your attention to Kuwait dinar, you know that Nigerian currency has no really value. So I'm not making this video because I'm enjoying it, but because it's affecting me by one way or the other. If I earn in Kuwait dinar and I exchange my money in naira, yes, it may give me high currency value, but then what is the purchasing power of naira? So it's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Just on Google now, if you just go to Google and type one Kuwait dinar to one naira, Google will give you 2,914 to just one Kuwait dinar, and this is just an official exchange rate. Imagine when you go to other people that change money, what it will be like. And this rise has been very consistent between January last year and January this year, 2024. You cannot imagine the margin at which this money has risen. It has risen so high that I begin to wonder, are we actually making any progress in Nigeria? Man, it is not really friendly. I was okay just yesterday. I was talking with one of the people that used to change money, and I was asking him, what is the exchange rate as for today? That's as 2 days ago. He was telling me that one Kuwait dinar is exchanging for 4,200 naira. One Kuwait dinar, I mean one paper note, like 100 naira, is exchanging for 4,200 naira. One. And the problem is there are chances that it will even go higher. He was telling me that if care is not taken, that it might even go up to 5,000. And I'm like, bro, what are you saying? I feel like to be excited, but on the other hand, this is our country we are talking about. This is our currency we are talking about. Yes, it may pay me if I exchange money, I will get more value. But then, what is the overall impact on Nigeria as a country? But on the other hand, I looked at it very clearly, and I'm like, bro, you are being very honest because I don't think there is any plans on ground to forestall all of this occurrence, because just like I said, from January last year to January now, the level at which our currency has dropped is alarming. And I don't know if the government is really concerned about it. I know it may not affect the rich people in Nigeria, but then how about people of my category, people who are still struggling, people who are doing businesses with foreign currency? How would they cope? I mean, it's really sad. Nigerian government needs to do something about it, honestly. Because if you look at it overall, yes, Kuwait dinar is very strong. If you exchange it for naira, it will give you more value. But then, what is the purchasing power of naira? That is the ultimate question. You cannot use it to purchase anything. If you buy a car for 5 million naira last year, this year you are buying it for 7 million naira. I mean, the increase is on the high. You don't know how to we don't know how to sustain. It's really sad. Something needs to be done.